The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
What is this one talking about? Oh, because I drank a potion. Right.
You can drink another one.
No, I would explode.
Golly, I won't have long as the last.
Am I full? It's all good.
I'll come back into town where you're resting. It's like, hey, look what I found.
What's he found?
Pig's bladder.
Oh,
Stitched it together and inflated it. We could toss it around.
let's do.
It's important not to always focus on the stressful events of the day. Take some time to relax now and then.
Play catch. Something Stump never got to do with his old man, because
Just waiting while Sphero chooses his spells.
Sphero looks at the spell loadout and then loads up the same thing that you already had.
Probably prudent.
reloads.
Although he doesn't memorize prayer or chant.
Why not?
Because that's dumb and I hate it.
Because why would he do that?
Spell magic it is.
Fair.
Oh, what, really?
You're attacked by hordes of regular
Because I was
guys.
actually looking, it's like, can I get rid of protection from evil, for example, and put that instead? But it's like, no, because protection from evil is only a level 1, and spell magic is a level 3.
Resting. Memorizing your spells. Resting.
Memorizing the
Playing
spell.
catch with Ralph.
Yeah.
Playing with the boys.
Hey.
I'm just picturing this shirtless Grell and shirtless Stump.
The world's not ready for shirtless Stump.
We've already got handsome Stump.
We've got handsome
Yeah,
stuff,
that's too
so.
much.
Is that on your wall in your room? Or?
And it's in the lounge now,
Oh, no.
so that everyone who comes in will see it, and they will get no context from me.
This picture framed fucking. The frame is worth far more than the picture.
Yeah.
It's just like, handsome Stump. Like, it
Wonderful.
makes me smile in ways you don't know. Alright. Time has moved on. It looks like the makeshift army is up and marching.
I will find.
Not all of the civilians are going.
I will find the captain.
Which one?
Oh, there's multiples now.
Ordinary Pete, sure.
Yeah, that's the one I was.
Sure. He has like a raggedy travel cloak on. He's like, keep them in line. They're just going to tangle those pole arms up. Spread them out more. These are just peasants we're talking about here. 4 hours of instruction is just not enough.
No,
Oh, it's you.
of course. I was just going to suggest if you let me head out ahead, I will talk to Thanatos, and
Better get running them.
you're about to leave. I'll head off now then. Thank you.
He runs off alone.
Anybody's free to join if they want.
Susan was going to, but she got distracted by a pretty flower.
No,
It
that's
sounds
not
more like
me.
a stump.
Pair of shoes.
Never been-
Sale at pennies.
Nah.
Handbag.
That all sounds like Stump on this.
Ninja swords! Ninja swords!
A
for
bag
sale.
made of
I got
hands.
ninja swords! Just throwing them out of
Yeah, Shigaraki's over there. You said what you wanted something made of hands.
You said a handbag.
Yeah, there's this old
Bag
woman
made of
made
hands.
of hands going like, I don't like the way things are now!
I see my better than that bag made of hands.
Alright, off you go.
mean, this is assuming Thanatos is still like circling the area or whatever. Is he out there still?
You don't know where he is.
So I'll look up. Which is something nobody ever really does, I know, but
It's illegal.
that's where he usually is.
You just broke a law.
I don't fucking care.
So justice God you is.
These laws are unjust and they're
No,
dumb.
but they're unjust by your definition.
Yes, which is the correct definition.
Oh, there we go.
That's very Andrew of you.
That's objectively not true. Yeah, I'll roll, I guess. That's a pass if he's up there.
No.
Well, usually he hears the flute anyway.
If he's not even there and he's not a problem, then we can just go anyway, right? I mean,
True.
but I'll pull out the flute and just.
Oh yeah, because you could ask him to watch for
Yeah, Tarascan.
Kurgan. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Tarrasque flute, because that would be real helpful for the rebellion.
Thanatos. Yes.
What do you all want now?
Do not worry. I do not wish you to take us anywhere.
Then why did I stay around?
You could take us to Southtown and then we're done.
We should march with the army. I mean, I know it's slower, but... I mainly was contacting you to say that a contingency, I'm not going to call them an army, but a contingency of troops and civilians is going to be leaving from Plainsgate, and we were just hoping that you wouldn't attack us, is all.
There's very little meat on them.
Yeah, unfortunately.
They will do nothing. Their march will be slow and long. It'll be over by the time they make it anywhere.
In which case, telling us that, you're just inviting me to ask you to take us to South Town.
He offered.
One other thing, Stump was wondering if you had seen any tribes of orcs in your recent travels. He's specifically looking
yes.
for
That
the
large band about to fall on the Plainsgate from the north.
About to fall on Plainsgate from the north.
Weekend, it is ripe for plunder.
That is true. How many days away are they?
They'll be here in about an hour if they leave now. He'll say something like half a bell.
We should warn the others in the town. But Stump, if your plan works, this might be your chance to talk to Kurgan. This is assuming this is Kurgan's tribe and not someone else's.
If I fail, they should remain to defend Plainsgate.
They will have to defeat Plainsgate anyway.
Well, they are marching to leave now. But if they do...
Do you want me to get them to stop? And start setting up? I can get back faster.
We need to
I mean,
inform
if
the
Stump's
others.
plan works, then that won't happen.
We need to
Yeah.
inform them the orcs are coming, but if Stump may be able to stop them, and he may even turn them into allies.
Then what would... Why are we talking here? We need to do this now.
Okay. How do you want to do this, Stump? How do you think is the best approach? Would riding in on a Wirren be anything that would impress Kurgan, for example?
The Jor-Karroc respect strength first. So yes. I think best way would be to surprise them with Wiver. To show...
Might I
And then he'll sort of look meekly up. That Stump is strong enough to have ridden one. Just need to not be thrown off as soon as we land.
That sounds like a you problem.
Then might I suggest that you ride at the head and be the first one to leap off. Let us when we arrive.
That is a good idea. Then I just need to convince them not to kill Stump straight away. Need time to talk with Kurgan.
Would you... Is this a situation that would be best for Sulan and I to accompany you, or would it be better for you to go alone and us to remain with Thanatos?
Sure. If it goes wrong, would be good to have you, but would not want you to get hurt because of Stump.
This is a gamble, but I'm willing to be there to help you with this if need be. Any other help we can get against, and I'll put the fingers up, quote mark, the Baron.
You have, all of us, been a part of the things we have done. We should all be there. Or Kurgan will know my words are lies.
Well, who knows, Kurgan might have heard of Sulan and I and might consider us as strong allies to you to be a boon. They do not know how he thinks.
Has been having orcs look for Stump and hiding in the taverns. We have seen, so maybe they have seen us on the orbs.
Or they've been jealous of you and using his name to attack you.
There's one thing that the orcs and I can at least always agree on, and that's, I know this, is that whenever there's a dispute, you can always settle things with a good fight.
Fighting with Kurgan could be bad.
If that's what it takes to get him on side, I'll do it.
But for who? Stump is not sure anymore. You are both very strong.
Well, let's not delay this any further.
I am ready once Sulan returns.
What would you like done? Do we go to the camp now and do it? Because
If we can get this done fast enough, we won't need to go to the camp. Well, the only thing we'll need to do is when we come back is we'll just need to inform Captain and the others that... Well, no, but if the orcs fall in line, we've got to make sure that they understand that the orcs are allies and not enemies.
Let's do this.
Yeah, Thanatos, we ride for the orc camp.
It's time for our favorite segment.
Good action.
Good actions and falling
Hey,
off.
good
We're
things.
overhead the action.
I'm good.
Action. Is that a 1 or a 7? I've fallen off. I'm not used to being at the front. Whoop.
I got you.
I'm on this time.
So there's the orc camp, and it does look like they're packing up.
How big?
Quite.
Bigger than the fist would have been when I left it.
Looks like there's 2 to 3 fists here.
Oh.
Yeah, you'd be able to, like... First thing we need to do, we've got to verify this is the right orcs, right? We've got to verify
Yes.
that this is where Kurgan...
At the very least, does it look like a Jormungand layout?
Yes. Don't even have to roll for that.
Any actual identifying its Jor-Karroc I'd have to do from closer, I'd imagine. Oh, me yelling. It Jormungand!
Okay!
Yes, I'm on guard.
What? These nuts?
Think
Relic orcs killer.
You didn't scream at him.
Maybe not right now. Are there trees around?
Yeah.
Just one orc kills him.
If it's me, I'll kill myself.
Someone's got. How else do you get the druid power? You killed one already.
You gotta eat the other druid.
Eat his
First
heart,
druid
get
went and
his
disappeared
courage.
before I could eat her.
Trying to do that, but never mind.
I think. So either we make a stealth landing first.
There's no stealth.
No,
There's
remember,
no stealth. They already know you're fucking
You
here.
land
Remember,
either.
we're doing a big grandiose land right there.
Yeah, the
Samara's already whistling
like
past.
a boss.
Yeah, the
Oh,
land.
so-
Land
I'll
like
yell.
a fucking boss.
I'll yell forward to Thanatos. Land by the biggest tent there, and I'll pick out what would be the war chief's
Just an
tent.
incinerator line of guy.
I'll yell it again too because I know Thanatos only listens to me. So.
I talked to Stump beforehand.
Land. Just a big strip of burnt orcs and tents and shit behind him.
So I'll quickly stand, if Thanatos has time to shake me off, and while just at the lull after the noise of the land, and before the orcs have reacted to that it's landed, I'll just yell, Kurgan! And then I will hop off before Thanatos throws me off. I'll do like a cool little
Would have been
drop
more
off.
fun made a bit more shorter. Like
Are you going to make any kind of check?
Oh yeah, and then I'll make the check.
none of them were all.
I guess it would be charisma. Oh, did all.
I'm waiting for stuff to get off first. So.
Yeah.
And I'll throw back the hood too, so they can all see it stump.
Oh yeah, that brings
Proper,
up reaction.
proper
The orcs
posture
there.
stump this time.
Yeah, standing tall-ish.
One of them just like pulls out his chopper and just starts sharpening it up. This is gonna be good.
Okay, now I think this is time where we just mount behind stuff maybe and just sort of.
Where are you, Kurgan? Do you hide from me?
Make another check. There we go.
I've got to show the... oh, dead on again. I have to show the other orcs I have some balls now. Because it's not just about convincing Kurgan. They have 3 whole fists here.
Well, out of your big tent comes not Kurgan.
Maybe his war.
This is the biggest orc woman you've ever seen.
Oh.
In fact, with a perception check,
See.
Yes?
you are not 100% that this is 100% orc. Orcs don't usually have scales.
Ooh. That sounds like some Satyricon shadiness to me.
The wrestling.
The thing is huge, and then steps to the side, and then there's Kurgan.
Oh, there he is.
He's like, I am already up.
Decided getting wiped around.
Just march towards you. But glance at the worm, just like, yeah, I could take it. What's up to you? He's like, you have 3 seconds to recant your assertions before I strike you down.
I recant. You clearly are not hiding from stuff. Look at you. So big.
And now, I must kill you.
Why?
You know why, traitor.
If you do, and go about the ways you have been, this place will be all of your fist's grave.
Do you think I have not already worked out what is going on here? That was always your problem. Cowardice and stupidity.
Stupid, maybe, but coward no more.
Sir, I can tell that. You have come here and called for me.
I have.
Now,
Common. Or.
Common.
Said him.
He's a smart boy.
No, the only reason I ask is because.
Kurgan likes to show off that he knows 3 whole languages, and therefore is much smarter than every orc around him.
And well, this is...
Look, well, Saphira is going to be fucking surprised by the diction on this motherfucker.
Yeah. You were shocked to Malakar, yes?
No. I wanted things he had. And the fool was stupid enough to give them to us. All we had to do was service for him.
So you find Mad Malachar and you serve him to get what you want. We find Mad Malachar and we kill his madness. Malachar is broken no more. Because of us.
This works. So, first we kill you.
Get the power you want if you leave.
I already have it.
Cannot be enough compared to all the power in this land. You have seen, yes? The mighty lizard in the north. We crush. Camps of Char and Saturicon. I kind of have a big list, and I don't want to make a million checks.
Oh, but you will.
What do you got?
I'll finish the one I was just saying, and then I'll do the check. So, Camps of Saturicon and Char we crush.
That's a lie.
Well, there was Saturicon elders we crushed, and the Camp of Char.
One. And you didn't even crush him.
Well, I tried to crush the other guys, and then and it's we crush. He would use the deeds of him in his fist.
Make your check.
That one was a pass. There we go. That's a pass.
You seek to prey on my famous goodwill.
I do not.
If you were any other orc, you would already be dead.
I know this. And would have died long ago if not for you.
And yet here you are, preying upon my good-natured charm again.
Not good nature, but respect. There's something else Stump has done. Something no orc been able to do. The great betrayer. On the Ibn La, you remember. The arrows that slew many orcs. Stump has crept amongst their palace, close to their king. Stump broke it open with fire and filled it with their enemies. This is not a lie.
That's why I'm going to make an insight check. It sucks to be me today. It's a natural one.
Stump has repaid a debt many years past.
I find it hard to believe that you, lowly Stump, could blow apart their palace.
Stump had some things to help. Witch's fire burns hot. Melts stone.
So, you arrive at my camp, kill my orcs, with
Was
a,
not
with
part
a
of plan.
flying lizard and these.
These champions.
Name drop! It took how long?
Crusaders.
When Stump walked with orcs, Stump was weak. Stump was afraid. Coward always. Never get strong.
What is your intention? Do you seek Jomoseku?
What's that?
That's where you challenge the leader of an orc group to
So
take
yes.
single combat.
Yes.
And if you
So
win,
yes.
you get possession of that group.
Yep.
And if
Single
you lose,
combat's
you
not good.
die.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
No,
let's
that's
go
not
for it.
gonna work.
It's their plan. Yep. Cool.
I do not. I don't wish to return.
And why do you push Eric me?
You are smart, Kurgan. You should be able to see the things I have learned, the strength I have gained. Within.
I see you have joined the Pinkskins.
I am Jor-Karroc no more. Clan Rat Paladin now. But you could still lead your fists. And well, gain strength where other orcs would take, and I'll motion back to where they were planning to raid, would raid weak place with nothing left. You could take real power. All you have to do is help us. Help the queen of this place.
This place has no queen.
It does now. Because we say it.
I have heard of no ceremony.
There will be.
I know how humans think. They set much store by their stupid traditions.
History is written by the victor. Stump has heard this.
Oh, I think he likes this. Yes.
And we have proved time and time again, we win. Always.
History is written by the victor. Name your terms.
March with us. Or maybe not with us. We fly fast, hard to march. In that speed, yes.
But I would not be so certain.
Well, march for us. On side of Queen. Crush all enemies in way. We go to capital. Guards with the red plumes, our enemies. And the men of the Baron. We crush, make the Queen the Queen. Then you will have right to ask for what you want. For true power or wealth. Imagine returning back to Shugsha with bigger amount of Shug than ever has been taken. Father would surely hand you all of Jor-Karroc. And you...
You need not try to convince me further. I see through your attempt.
What attempt
The
is this?
exchange is fair. We get to kill humans and get rewarded. Then we leave.
I didn't even have to use my trump card.
The greatest card.
Only one thing. No kill guards with, is called lavender, is purple flower, and no kill innocents. You should beware.
That
No
watching
pink
until the
skin
end.
is innocent.
You say this because orcs teach you this. Stump has learned many things orcs teach is wrong.
What you say is heresy.
Would Stump be able to be this strong if he was wrong?
Yes.
No.
Punch.
Punch.
One of the other orcs, great big guy. You're like, this wrong. You know how pigskin. You know how damn we just take. They fight amongst each other. We wait for them fight. Crush them.
How big
That
is
is
this guy?
best way. Huge.
I'll turn to him. Me think you not understand.
I did not need you to speak for me. Turned around and thinking, are you challenging my decisions? You speak too much word like them. You lead us down bad road. Why we spill our blood for Pinkskin? We wait for both to fall, then conquer them, that orc way. I have decided differently. You will fall in line, or I will kill you where you stand. You no kill. You get weak with stupidness. Listen to weak hunchback.
I'll just...
And so a fight begins. The orcs just sort of clear out a little room, and they're just like, this good. We go and watch a fight now.
For the first time ever, Stump will join in the circle and will feel like part of the
Yeah,
tribe.
bunch of orcs out. The other guy's just like, I got my weapon there, I got my hide buckler there, got my helmet and that on. And Kurgan's just like, I'm gonna take my fucking armor off. Fuck you.
Badass!
And they fight! I don't need to roll this because an orc, even a Jor-Karroc versus an Uruk-hai, that goes one way. And it is the daytime. Guess what Uruk-hai don't suffer? Daytime penalties. So this guy gets fucking murdered. I see a lot of standing and not preparing to march. I must never see you again, or it will be the last any do.
One last thing, Kurgan.
How many one last things do you have?
When you return home to Shuksha, tell Father I died. Would be better that way. He would prefer it. And I will turn.
Right there. Face paint around. I do not see this one. He is dead.
And I'll turn.
If his ghost should return.
We should go.
Of course. Excellent work, Stone.
You can put your sword away now. That invisible sword you have. I know you had in your hand the whole time.
Is it time to use them and time not to use them?
And I kind of wanted to have to use my last thing. If there was like a big commotion, like the orcs don't trust me enough, blah blah, and Kurgan can't.
That almost
around.
happened.
I was gonna have then Stump will show you one last deed. Stump will conquer death, and he was gonna impale himself with the sword they don't know can't hurt people, and then fall down and pretend to be dead and then get back up. Oh, I'm happy I got to do this.
It does make things a little easier. For you, that's not right. Okay, so is there like a secret ninja army you can get on site or something?
I don't need an army.
You just need one.
I've got 3.
Technically, you have none.
Typically, I've got none.
Because any actual assistance now would be furthering your...
You don't even have sleeveys. Okay. You get back on the thing, and who falls off humiliatingly good when you get the work you've done?
Now we have to go inform the ordinary Pete that
Fine.
I'm good.
there are orcs that will help. At the capital, anyway. I'm on. Good. No, wait, no, that's one over. I'm off.
Do you want to grab him or should I?
I really need you to be the one that hangs on, otherwise you could just undo all that frickin'...
You can grab him this time.
Yeah, I'll try and grab him anyway.
And then what I do
It's
have
7,
to...
so that's fine. Have a fair in action.
Alright, I'm on.
And now I have to do it again, because, yep, there we go.
We're on. I do have to inform Jolene. I may have made some sort of
Yeah, you
promise.
did kind of just speak in someone else's name completely without consulting them.
Yeah, but look, she wasn't around, and she needs an army.
Okay, let's quickly inform
Led
the
by a
others.
marching group of people, all drawn out on the road. The peasants are kind of not marching; they're just sort of moving along.
Shambling.
They're not guards. They're not soldiers. You can't really expect them to be any
They
good
walk.
at this.
Yeah.
And they
This
can't
group's gonna have
exactly
to
be
take-
high morale.
Yeah, this group's going to have to take more breaks than it would like because of the...
So the Wirren comes swooping in. You see a bunch of people break and scatter as he comes in because
It would be reflex.
crash into the road there.
Climb off. This time with a respectful quickness.
leap off and be like, stay your hand to him, because I'm assuming there'll be some...
During the
kind of
jostling
process.
ride, naturally your lamp comes off your belt and flies off into the clouds, never to be seen again.
No. I need a weekly genie. I think that's what we need, right?
Now it's we.
Yeah.
First he said, I need a...
Yeah.
Then it's we.
Pretty soon it will be they.
Or be will. Yeah, because I'm assuming there'll be some who... There's always some who step forward with some brandished weapons, so I'm like, stay your hand. Here's an ally. We come with unexpected good news.
You crushed the enemy?
We have... Stump, I should say, has managed to secure some additional reinforcements. Now, I have to warn you, the Jor-Karroc orcs.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, I'm a fucking retard.
These
The
are
orcs.
Like him.
Three, what is it, bands?
Oh, should be fine.
fists.
Fists. 3 fists. Whatever that is. Of... of orcs.
They were going to attack Planescape. I convinced them, no, help the Queen. Gain more that way. And tell them, attack only the red plumes and the men of the Baron.
Well, the red plumes should be pretty much scattered by now.
Even in the capital?
Leaving only the Baron's yellow plumes and Geldrin's blue plume loyalists.
Sure, they will figure it. Tell them not to attack your ones, the lavender.
You did say don't attack the lavender.
You did.
Yes.
I'm sure if you speak with them, you can direct them who is friend and who is foe.
Well, if this is any example, I'm sure they're perfectly reasonable.
Ask for Kurgan.
Right, ask for Kurt Gann.
Close enough.
What? No, not you! Kurt Gann! Oh!
We will fly ahead now, yes?
Yes. I imagine we'll have to make at least a stop on the way, but...
Still no see the army of ruin.
No. They should be up ahead, assuming that they haven't...
It's if they head north.
Yeah. If they, I was going to say, if they haven't headed in another direction.
It's fine. We should go now.
Hmm.
You always find shade of water.
Okay.
Let's
Good
go.
luck. We're all counting on you.
as we go ahead to solve the problem.
Southtown.
Indeed. With any luck, we'll arrive around the same time as Roy and the others. Maybe even slightly ahead of them. We ahead of them. We ahead of them. We ahead of them. We ahead of them.